What's up, my gnomies? It's episode 25 of Dour Gnome Adventures with Mark.
Hey.
Brian.
Not it.
Matt.
Definitely it.
And I'm your hated GM, Ryan.
Hey.
You skipped the best Ukrainian.
Really? Well, okay, to be fair,
It's him
Matt,
and Zelensky 1A and 1B.
No, I can't hold a candle to him. But Matt.
And what about Dimitri in there?
Well, Matt took the it, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to be. Apparently, I'm absent. I'll see you guys next time.
You are so many things, D. So many.
I am Legion.
You are definitely Legion.
Oh, man. It's been a couple weeks since we got together, guys.
Yep.
That doesn't sound right. I feel like it's just been only a week since everybody's heard the last episode. No interruptions have happened.
Yes. No interruptions out there.
We're doing this live.
Yeah. We're doing this live. First order of business. It is an odd number episode.
Gross.
Reset your hero points to 1.
Ooh. I'm loving this rule.
Do you get an additional or
Nope,
only?
they just reset to 1. So if you had 0, you get 1. If you had 2, you're losing 1.
No one will ever get more than 1, Brian.
That sucks. I do. You are the hated GM.
Hey, I know. Let's introduce a rule so I'm less hated. What do you mean you guys hate me more?
So the reason
communism.
Yeah. The reason I went with this, so it was the hero point rule is kind of based on a 4-hour session. And I was like, we get 2 to 3 hours out of 2 sessions. So I'll just have the automatic hero point on odd sessions.
Come on, man. You can't tell the audience that. No, we put in 4-hour sessions. We have to cut so much. This is distilled for your pleasure.
Oh, no. This is
your
us.
pleasures on the OnlyFans, thanks.
This is raw and unfiltered.
I love
also on the OnlyFans.
the concept that there is a Dour Gnome Adventures OnlyFans page.
I mean, I hope you registered the domain.
I did not. I don't know what
great.
Brian's done.
Don't ask.
I mean, that would be one way to get fan art, but
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's the kind of fan art I want of Verkog.
I mean, that's the kind of fan art I want.
okay. Do you want me to do the recap now?
Sure, Dimitri.
All right. I think last time we spent majority of the session in combat against rodents of unusual size, and they brought Bob low while Borm was busy stabbing at Bones and eventually got himself the purple abyssal squid, shish kebab. But by that point, Bob was already on the floor, and then Borm went out, kicked Bob aside and healed him, and locked the door behind him, so he didn't have to listen to Bob. And then the rest of you took care of the big, fat, upright walking demonic rats. And then we investigated the rest of the space. We found that something, probably that other, whatever that abyssal thing, the pilot's bone chariots is, scurried.
We identified them, and it's just a long word that I cannot remember.
Ostavite.
Thank you. Right. So it probably scurried around the place opening doors. Clearly, this is bullshit on DM's part because it did not have any thumbs. Like, how is... Anyway, so somebody, I don't remember if it was a group decision or individual, decided that we should pull the red book and see what was beyond the door. And when we did that, we encountered something. We didn't go into initiative, and we didn't have a chance to identify it. So I don't really recall what exactly we're looking at.
All right, what you are looking at. That was a good recap.
Worth a hero point?
Right, that's the Azomi without the mask.
Yes, this looks very similar to a Zomi carrying an halberd.
It's a very glowy halberd, Ryan. I don't get
It is a very glowy halberd.
This might be like literally glowy, the way the rats had literally glowy demonic maces.
The artists employed by Paizo do some pretty good work.
Yes, but is it accurate to the halberd that the dude is holding? It's also glowy?
You know, you're going to find that out in combat, I would imagine.
I don't want to find out.
Not. Last time I did that, I personally felt those clubs, and that brought me down. So I'd rather not repeat.
I believe Detect Magic is a 1 minute spell, right? You could see if there's magic within 30 feet of you.
No. Detect Magic is one action, but then you have to Can you please hold that halberd still for a minute?
Why are you railroading us into combat? Let me play my character. We'll see how it goes.
Isn't your character spec'd for combat?
You can go walkabout through here too, all by yourself. How would you guys like to roll for initiative? I have you guys in an encounter tracker.
You do? Okay.
Yep.
Well, are you still giving us the walkabout option?
I mean, on your turn, you can do whatever you want.
Like close the door? Unfortunately, it looks like this dude has thumbs, so...
Apparently thumbs aren't even a prerequisite, though. We found out.
Yeah.
Because stone doors have knobs, right?
You guys are big mad.
I'll let it go when we find a window.
This is a metagaming GM.
Excuse me. This is a Paizo adventure. There are no windows.
Right.
We are also 200 feet underground or something like that, right?
That means nothing.
Details.
A
You've been in
window
one
to the dirt.
non-Euclidean space, you've been in them all.
Guy's acting like he's never climbed into a bag of holding.
Bob, you going to roll initiative?
Maybe, if I find where the initiative thing is. There it is on my character sheet.
Borm, what's your initiative?
That's a 10, good buddy.
All right. What about Bob?
14.
Bob's got a 14. And Cinderspark.
13.
It actually rolled the first time I tried it. But for some reason, the interface was still on my screen. So that's a 17 for the first roll, if you want to use that instead. I don't
You
know.
have a 17? Okay. I'll change that. All right. And then Vercog.
18.
Oh, your favorite little characters on the other side of the door have a 25 and a 23, so they will go ahead of Vercog.
You know,
I'm off.
I did.
I am starting off rolling rocks, guys. It does not look promising.
I feel like you say that every session.
He gets off on this.
A little bit.
I just like antagonizing you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the $10 tier of OnlyFans, folks.
All right. Which one is this? So there is this Sin Spawn that you guys would recognize. Looks very much like a Zomi. Has the jaw that separates and opens sideways with the long tongue.
Actually, the better question is whether this Sin Spawn recognizes a Zomi. Because somebody's wearing a Zomi's mask.
That's me. I'm a little shorter than a zombie.
Yeah. A Zomi only stood about
This is
7 feet tall.
It's not bring your child to work day.
If we stood on each other's shoulders, we would be a Zomi's height.
Or if Borm just lifted you up by the armpits
Right.
to eye level.
Quick, let's go run back upstairs, get a zombie's robe, and
Yeah, I think we used it to drag something. Maybe the goat.
I don't know that that's true, but that's awesome.
I mean, we could go and listen.
Yeah.
To the fans at home, Why don't you re-listen to the early episodes until you find out? Pump up those numbers.
So,
Those are rookie numbers.
so what we got here, he speaks out in a guttural language that you do not understand.
So we have a failure to communicate. Thank you.
We do have a failure to communicate. And from his space 10 feet directly in front of you, it's going to swing that halberd at you.
Define you.
How about Cinderspark right there, standing in front of the bookcase?
Yeah, I dislike that.
10 feet from our
That guy right there.
friend, yes. That guy right there on the screen right here.
Mm-hmm. You swinging at me?
He's swinging at you.
Nimble dodge?
Nimble dodge. Okay. Natural 19
I hate you.
Oh, come on.
is a 29.
No, the 29 misses. I'm sorry.
Is that a critical?
You're looking for a 50. No, it might. My AC is 19, dude.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
21. It's 21 with nimble dodge.
Right.
Okay, so
that's
21.
not
It wasn't a critical then.
Okay, good.
That's what I wasn't sure.
I don't know that it's going to matter, though.
11 points of piercing damage. With the map, that is an 18 to hit.
Oof.
That'll miss.
That will miss. And he's going to move away.
Our time together was so brief.
I know.
And then
And then my next one is going to come up. And he's going to play with Cinderspark. But instead of swinging his halberd so close to you, it's going to take a bite. That is a 19 to hit.
It's the number you're looking for.
5 points of piercing damage, minimum damage.
And
But
then,
on top of that, I would like a will save from you.
okay. $14?
14 is a failure. You are going to be sickened 2 as you are assailed by sinful thoughts. I don't know why that sickens Cinderspark of all people.
All right.
You
Yeah.
envy the amount of hit points they have.
You know.
And that one is going to move
And
out of
then
the way. And that is 3 actions. Vercog.
I can't see anything. Oh, great. They're out of the way.
They are out of the way. They have cleared the doorway so that you could rush in and do all of your damage.
Let's not go there. It's a silly place.
Okay, I'm going to move up.
But behind this door, I don't know. I think I described this to you before, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown of the room a little bit here. A sluggish clicking sound fills the air in this vast chamber. A wide rusted metal cylinder stands in the northeast corner of the room. Long cables and articulated armatures attach from the cylinder to cube-shaped devices with ticking gears and monotonously clicking weights that swing in lazy circles just west of the metal cylinder. A copper cauldron stands on a rusted iron stand. One of the legs has bent, growing weak from the encroaching rust. The fire under the cauldron has burned down to mere embers. In the southeast corner sits a stone basin holding a broad slope bowl with runes carved along the outside rim. Across from the basin in the southwest corner is a wooden cage built into the stone floor. Chalk-drawn runes surround a circle of chalk drawn around the cage. In the northwest corner, an empty bookcase stands against the wall behind a staircase that descends into darkness.
I
Down
don't know
for
what happened to your chalk.
Came out one of these other machines, probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vercog. So you step forward a little bit.
Still in the middle of my move action. I'm going to move up one more. And I will cast Runic Weapon on Borm's weapon. Your weapon is now a +1 striking weapon.
On Borm, you said?
On Borm. Is there a way that I can do that for him?
I can do it. I've just dragged it.
Okay, cool.
I'm assuming you would want that on your... I guess it doesn't matter. There's a +1 greatsword. I'm assuming that's the one you were carrying.
Yeah, that's Vanda's greatsword.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at what striking does.
It adds an extra damage die.
It's a yeah.
Doesn't it also do the +1, or does it just do the extra die?
But it's also
It does the +1, but because it's already a +1 weapon, it won't stack.
Then maybe it would be more efficient to put it on the dog slicer.
Not if the dog slicer's wielder goes down for lack of hit points.
Well, that's a good point.
All right, for Cog. So you moved and you cast...
That's a 2-action spell.
2-action spell.
So I am done. The Spark of Cinders.
Mm-hmm. Well...
Would this be... Could we change your name to Ember Spark?
No, we can't. Well... Let's see. First, we're going to move over here, behind everybody else. And then... Being as how I am sickened, I will spend an action to retch to attempt to recover. To get a fort save against the same DC, which I will probably also fail. So, yeah, dead to 12.
Is this a disease or poison effect?
This is... neither.
Ah, well, then the divine health does not apply.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That does not succeed the 12.
I didn't think so. Well, I have nothing better to do other than to stand in the back and throw up, so I'm going to try again. You guys have fun with that book. Nothing good comes from books. Cinder Stark
This is
spells
just confirmation
from the back,
bias.
like, see what happened with the book. Okay, 19.
19. You can reduce your sicken value by 1.
And that'll do it for me.
Honestly, I'm surprised. If you were really that upset about the books, you should be retching onto books.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Don't want to wipe your mouth with anything?
Doesn't want to get close to books, right?
No, wiping your mouth. No. Not on words. It might rub off.
Is that how you learned language? By eating books?
Oh, listen, let's not discuss my backstory right now.
Bob, you see Cinderspark run back from the front line behind you and start retching.
Well, I see that not all of Cinderspark made it back.
Yes.
Some of Cinderspark splattered on the front line there.
Yes, there is still a pool of Cinderspark at the front of the party.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Courageous Anthem, which should put it on everybody.
I courageously start retching.
Right. Second, I'm going to click this to maybe target Cinderspark. Maybe. Am I targeting Cinderspark? Maybe. Okay. Now, where is my Hymn of Healing? When I cast the spell, you get 2 temp HP.
Hooray, thank you.
So right now, that's the only effect, and that's 3 actions, and I'm done.
All right. And we are up to Borm as you watched Cinderspark run behind you to vomit.
In front of Borm to the north, where there was previously a guy, he no longer sees anybody. Did he happen to see which direction they moved?
He saw the first guy, he saw him pull away going northeast. And then the second guy came into view from the east along the wall and moved northwest.
Okay. And did someone try pulling the book once more?
No.
I was busy moving away and throwing up, so no.
I will take a step and I will attempt to pull the book.
And the door closes.
And then Borm will turn around for his third action and say, "Hey, great job, guys."
Well, if the encounter's over, can we level up now?
He doesn't have much to do for his third action. I think to ready something takes 2, right?
Correct.
So he's going to remain here in case the door opens again so that he will take the brunt of it. But he basically can't lay on hands because Cinderspark had moved away. So that will be the end of his turn.
All right. That's back around to the top of round 2.
No fair. They also have a book.
Being that this guy had to get up in melee with you to open the door, he's going to take a bite. And 13 is miss.
It is a miss.
And we will move back away.
Didn't he have
How?
to the door? Open the door?
Yeah,
no,
dude, that's
right.
3 actions.
That's 3. Sorry. Good call.
I mean, if his buddy wants to walk over, grab him, and walk away together, that's fine.
No. What he is going to do, he's going to use his buddy for cover. Try to stab through with the halberd. That is one action to get there. Another action with the halberd. A 14 is not going to get there. A second action. Let's try the halberd one more time. That is a 20 versus your AC plus cover. Lesser cover.
Sorry. What lesser covers 2?
Plus 1.
Well, either way, that would make my AC higher than 20, so no.
All right.
I see, Ryan. You're just trying to make me look bad. This is what's going on.
Well, when I rolled it.
No, I didn't know. No, it's fine. I see what you're doing.
I know. I'm trying to make it miserable for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're at the back retching.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna see if Rakog can have a little more fun than you. And that is our $20 OnlyFans subscription. That really gets into the fetish stuff there.
Okay, I am going to phase bolt the one in front of Borm. This is versus AC. So we're going to attack guy number 1. This one.
All right.
Okay. That is a 28.
28 is a critical hit.
Yes. Roll damage. Okay, so we are going to... Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know why you did that.
So you rolled 9 damage, but then you clicked the double button and it applied 18 damage to you.
Yes, Dimitri, I understand what I did. That's not the question.
But the audience
why do I
doesn't
do
know.
this?
Because it puts a damage button in front of you, and it's irresistible.
It really is. And with my other action, we're going to cast Shroud of Night on unknown guy number 1.
Unknown guy number 1.
Did it do it twice? Yeah, it did. Okay, so we're going to need an DC 18 will save.
Yeah, that's an 11.
Okay. He is shrouded in murky darkness. It treats bright light as dim light, and unless it has greater dark vision, all creatures are concealed to it. So in order for him to attack Senor Borm, he is going to need to make a flat check.
Yes. All right. That is a good round.
Yeah, did some stuff. The Spark of the Cinder... Oh, pardon me. It is the Spark of the Cinder's turn.
Wonderful. Well, they're going to move back up behind Borm, and it is horse chopping time. So, swapping out to the horse chopper. And then I will chop at what I can only presume is his horse. Let's see if I can't roll better. It is a 20 hit. Also assuming he has self-cover.
Yeah, 20 does hit.
I love that, right? 5 damage.
Is that including the song?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm helping.
All right, that guy looks like he's in rough shape.
Well, he's got a face like the Predator, and he is one ugly motherfucker. And Cinder Spark is done.
Cinder Spark is done. We're back up to Bob.
All right. First things first. Sustain hymn of healing. Cinder Spark heals 2 from fast healing and refreshes the 2 temp HP shield. That's one action. Action 2 is Courageous Anthem goes back up.
Mm-hmm.
Action 3 is Goblin Song.
Yay.
And the guy in the back gets the I peed in your breastplate last night treatment with an extra side of an attempt to fascinate.
All right.
Fascinating performance. All right, so I gotta roll a perform check. There it goes. And this is against... Oof, rolled off a 20. And this is against the will DC of the guy in the back.
All right. The will DC. And what did you roll?
I got a 15 total.
A 15 is not a success.
Okay, well then he doesn't take any penalty to anything, and he's immune to fascinate for an hour because that's the cost of it. And unfortunately, that's 3 actions. So Bob is done.
All right. Bob is done. Borm. You got a juicy target right in front of you that has taken some damage and appears to be struggling with his vision.
Borm is going to take a swing. Remind me, does Burkog's Sure Strike still go, or was that only a singular?
Oh, yeah. No. It lasts a minute.
Yeah, the runic weapon is a minute.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, that's a 5 on the die for 14 total.
Yeah, 14, unfortunately, is not going to get through.
Okay. 8 on the die for 12 total. This is fun. What I'm actually going to do now for my third action, seeing as how successful he was flailing his sword, Borm has a feat called Intimidating Glare, which allows me, even if we do not speak the language, to use a visual trait in an attempt to demoralize. So Borm will give him the people's eyebrow and attempt a intimidation check on the guy in the back who is currently not blind.
All right.
It is going to be against his will DC. So 15 on the die for a 21 total.
For a 21 total. That is a success.
He becomes frightened 1.
Frightened 1. So now he starts shitting himself on top of not being able to see.
It was the other guy.
I'm sorry. It was the guy in the back.
Oh, the guy in the back.
Always the man in the back.
There was a visual trait, so the guy that couldn't see wouldn't have been affected, I don't think. But demoralized, basically, a frightened 1 would give him reduced DCs and something. But that's the end of Borm's turn.
All right. Back to the top of the round. This guy right in front of Borm. He is not looking so well. So he is going to... He's going to try a bite at Borm. That is a 23.
Did you remember the flat check?
Nope.
No, he did not remember the flat check.
17 on the flat check.
That fell flat.
That will hit.
All right. Damage. The bite is that. That is 8 points of piercing damage. And then I will also need a will save.
Okay.
Is this a fear effect?
It is not.
It's 20 on the will save.
20 on the will save is a success.
Cool. Sorry. If you don't mind, I want to use a reaction here.
Okay.
But I want to let you wrap up. I apologize. I just wanted to interject before you go to the next strike or whatnot.
All right. So with the success, you are still sickened 1.
Okay.
Okay. And you wanted to do a reaction?
I do. So I wanted to use my Iron Command, which an enemy within my aura that damages you. Borm looks at him and says, although you cannot see me, I hope you understand you are in front of a higher being than yourself. I command you to kneel. And he has a choice.
All right. What is his choice?
To either do so or not.
Does he get a save or anything or no?
No, you get a choice.
All right.
What are the game mechanics here?
We'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay.
He just stands in front of you, speaking in a language that you do not understand.
When he refuses, searing mental pain shoots through him, and he will take 3 points of mental damage.
All right. So that brings me to, is it language dependent?
It is not. It only says you put an impertinent foe who dared harm you in their proper place. You command your enemy to kneel before you in obedience. If they dare to refuse, they must pay the price in pain and anguish. The trigger is merely an enemy in your champion's aura damages you.
Okay. Is that the Iron Command?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It is mental and emotional. And I will throw myself before the court and indicate that if I already took a feat saying that I can, switch something to visual intimidation, I feel like it's flavorful that Iron Command would similarly.
Okay.
And the last mechanical thing, Dimitri, to your point, is subsequent strikes, excuse me, until the end of my next turn, we'll do an additional point of spirit damage for every one that I hit him.
All right. So he will take 3 points of mental damage as he doesn't understand what the fuck you are saying to him. So that was one action for me. Then your reaction. I'm going to take another bite. That is also a 23.
Jesus.
It is also a hit.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
And do you need another will save?
I do need another will save.
Hey, real quick, I apologize to bog this down.
Yeah.
Can you apply the sicken condition to me? I just wanted to do that before the will save in case that affected that. Ooh, unfortunately, that is 4 on the die for 9 total on the will save.
9 total. Well, that is not a critical failure, but a failure nonetheless. So your sicken value goes to sicken 2. And I will take care of that.
Does that stack with his previous, or does the highest one apply?
Just the highest, I believe. So you are now sicken 2. That was 2 actions for my guy. And he is going to step away, halberd in hand. That is his turn. The next guy.
Did you remember the flat check on the second attack?
I did not. I just thought about that. I just picked up my die as you started, before you started to talk. That is exactly a 5. Okay. Gotta remember that flat check. This one does not have the flat check. This one has the halberd and is going to strike at Borm. That is a 22 to hit.
It's a hit.
That is 14 points of piercing damage.
Borm drops to the ground.
Jesus.
It's going to step forward and use the map penalty with the halberd to strike at Cinderspark. Natural 2.
Great.
So for Cog, you just watched Borm fall in front of you. Looks like a good pile of bones for Cinderspark to climb on to get face to face with this thing.
Whoa.
So it's a mighty clutter.
First of all, did he just disintegrate into bones immediately?
No.
Okay, there's still flesh there, all right? We can still salvage this.
Okay. Gonna cast Daze on him.
All right.
Basic will.
Basic will save. 8.
That is a failure by 10, my friend.
That is a critical failure.
Excellent. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to take 3 points of damage, and you are stunned 1.
Ooh, I do not like stunned. Frightened and stunned. How many points of damage did you say I take?
3. And since I have that nice... I will also, while we're at it, throw a Shroud of Night on him.
There you go, days and night.
Yeah.
It's daylight saving time, bitch.
Shroud.
Might have some titles there, fellas.
Ooh, I am not rolling well on my saves today. That is a 15.
We are concealed to him.
All right, so you are all concealed to both of them.
Cinderspark.
Well,
He's stunned.
he is stunned. Well, I still have the horse dropper out, and I don't have to step over Borm. And Borm's no longer providing cover on the ground, so I may as well just chop him through the doorway. Seems kind of reasonable, which is kind of worrying, actually. And we have a 19.
And 19 is going to hit him.
Love that. Then you shall take 7 points of damage.
Since he is stunned, does Cinderspark get sneak attack for that?
No, stun just reduces his number of actions.
Understood. Okay.
That he is still up and stunned.
He is still up and stunned and frightened. He might have wet himself a little bit.
Okay. That's not my problem.
Right over top of Borm.
We'll continue swinging over Borm's head as he slowly bleeds out courageously. That's going to be a 10, so that's probably just me swinging around a big stick.
Yeah, 10 is not going to get you there.
And for my last trick, I would like to retch, hopefully not onto Borm, but if it happens, he's already in a pile of Cinderspark's blood.
Hard to tell whose blood is whose.
That's very true. So we have a 21.
A 21 is a success. Go ahead and drop your sickened value by 1.
I will, and I am no longer sickened. Thank you. Feel much better. And Cindy's done.
Okay, action 1 is sustain. I believe this is the second time I've sustained it. So I have 2 more. Cinderspark heals 2, and the 2 temp HP pool refreshes on Cinderspark. Action 2 is going to be, I think it's kind of important that Borm stands up. So this is where I use another one of my level 2 spells to soothe him, because he is within 30. And there is the spell, and here is the roll. And Borm receives a total of 10 hit points of healing. You guys do not get Courageous Anthem this round. Sorry. That's 3 actions, and I am done.
Back to Envy Spawn number 1. He's going to delay.
Mark, you can press the apply healing in chat. And I think that would give you the 10.
I edited it back, but I think an important thing, that would end wounded. Would it affect sickened?
It does not end the wounded.
Yeah. Does it end sickened?
No.
Yeah, the wounded only ends if somebody treats wounds, or you get to full HP and spend 10 minutes resting.
This one is going to delay. which then brings it to Borm. Since you moved in the initiative tracker after falling unconscious. You are prone, wounded, sickened.
And weaponless.
Well, no, he's laying on top of it.
Where?
So if I'm reading this correctly, Sicken does not affect my actions, only my checks and DCs, correct?
Correct.
And then when I go prone from dying, do I drop my weapon?
Yes.
All right. Regardless, I'm going to stand up and leave my weapon on the ground.
All right. And with that, I am going to take an attack.
Sorry, I thought you said you delayed and not...
This
ready.
one in front of you.
Has a reaction?
Has a reaction, yes. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah. Flat check. He's blind, right?
Yes, flat check. 2.
Whew.
Borm is then going to pull the book. And run away. That's the end of his turn.
Bravely ran away. Bravely ran away.
Don't forget your great sword of relief.
I will not. Yes.
Actually, no, hold on. This is totally in character for that greatsword. It's Vanda's.
Gotta let that go, dude.
Never.
Oh, let's see here. So, close the door, runs away. This guy is going to open the door.
He should remove some conditions like prone.
Oh, Borm, yeah, you can remove the prone condition.
Also, does sickened only go away when you're vomiting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Delightful. Sickening, even.
Cinder Spark. He's got his halberd in hand. You're going to hate me.
I already do.
Okay. That is an 18 on the flat check.
Okay.
And that is a 20 to hit.
Hold on. He's swinging at me, is what you
Yes.
didn't actually say. Right. Okay. So you know what I'm going to say?
Nimble dodge.
Right. So that's going to be my AC's 21.
Okay.
I still do hate you, though.
I know. So that's 1 to open, 2 to swing. It's going to step out of your range. And that is my 3 actions.
Uh-huh. And is the other chucklefuck going to stop delaying?
No. He is
Good.
not.
Good job.
Vercog.
Okay. Wait. No, I can't see them anymore. Did we close the door?
Door's open.
Door is open.
They opened the door and swung and stepped aside.
Mm,
So you know which way that guy went, so maybe you can see him.
fabulous. Okay. I'm going to phase bolt him again. No song this. That's not great. That's 12.
12 is not going to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cindy?
Hit me, huh?
It is Cinder Spark.
All right. Well. All right. Hey, well, step up. I'm staying over here. I have reach too. Poke at you if you're going to poke at me. I don't care. So will I. So we're going to be swinging the large stick that is not a dog slicer. It's a horse chopper. Thank you very much. These guys have been kicking me like a fucking horse, and this is going to be a total of 12. And then I pull the book.
All right. You move up. You swing wildly, and you pull the book,
Correct.
and the door closes.
Yeah, there you go, Bob.
The guy hasn't chosen to stop delaying, move up, and open the door. So I am sustaining the healing on Cinderspark for the 3rd round, giving you another 2 HP and refreshing the temp HP pool. I've got 2 more actions, but no targets. I don't really know how injured Borm is. And I can cast a second Hymn of Healing on Borm. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. Target Borm and spend my other 2 actions casting the Hymn of Healing. It does not have any immediate effect besides putting 2 temp HP on Borm.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
This guy delayed, and it's back to him anyway, so let's move. Open the door.
It's like,
And in melee, we are going to bite, because I love Sinful Bite.
nimble dodge.
Nimble dodge. All right. Flat check. 14 on the flat check.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 24 on the bite.
Come on.
Looking for my D8. 10 points of piercing damage. And
8 points. 8 points. You got 2 temp HP.
I got it. Thank you.
And I need a will save.
Yeah, I bet you do. How does a 20 sound?
A 20 sounds like you're going to be sickened 1 and go retch in a fucking corner.
Maybe I won't.
That is a success, but it is still sickened 1. The failure is sickened 2.
And then
All right. That is 1 to move, 2 to open the door, 3 to bite. And that is his turn. Borm.
How bad is Cinderspark looking?
Pretty bad.
All right. Borm is going to come over. This is so dumb. He is going to cast Lay on Hands on Cinderspark.
Does that have the manipulate trait?
It do.
It does.
All right. I am going to take an attack of opportunity.
God damn it. Hold on. Let me resolve this. So you get 6 points of healing. You are also going to take a +2 status bonus on your AC for 1 round.
Excellent.
Nice.
Also, does the attack of opportunity care about cover in this edition?
No, he gets the bonus. I didn't take it on the move because of the full cover. Wouldn't be threatening that square back further, but he does threaten this one. But you will get a cover bonus. With the wall there, you're going to get full cover, which is +2. Flat check, 14. That is 16.
It's a mess. You seem disappointed.
I am. I rolled so much better on my flat check than
Good. Good for you.
I wasted my good roll on you.
Instead of playing games with the book, Borm wants to be armed, so he will pick up his sword as his third action. Sorry, Cinderspark.
That's okay.
All right. Envy spawn number 2. Cinderspark is going to have cover. With that other envy spawn there, Cinderspark, you're going to have full cover.
Okay.
In the wall. But I'm going to flat check. 4. Missed on the first one. Is your nimble dodge a status bonus?
No, hold on. Did I not ping it to the chat?
And even if it was, it's only for a single attack.
Right, but I was wondering if he could do it for circumstance. Okay, so are you nimble dodging on any of these?
I can't. I already did once per round.
Oh, on the first guy. Okay,
but he does have +2 from lay on hands.
Yep, that's what I was checking. Flat check is 14 again. Natural 6 for the second attack. I'm just gonna run with it. Let's go for a third one here. Flat check, 6. I believe that is going to be a total of 7. 7 to hit. And my luck turns around.
You really do sound incredibly disappointed, and it's hard not to take it personally.
Okay.
Vercog.
We're going to phase bolt the one that is in the doorway. That's an 11 total.
11 total. Your phase bolt goes sailing by him.
Yeah.
And for your last trick,
I am going to send the Harbinger to sit on his head or next to him with... hold on.
all right, I moved him into the room. Where did you want him?
As long as he is adjacent, it doesn't matter. So he is now frightened 1.
All right. He now has the frightened condition. They are both frightened.
Fabulous.
And concealed. Or you have concealment, of course, as them.
Yeah, and that is the end of my turn.
Cinderspark. Who would you like to end?
Well, let's start with the one in front of, directly in front of me, since it's, I can't really get into the room if he's blocking the path. So we'll, again, continue to try to chop his horse. Well, it's a nat 20.
Ooh.
So that'll be a total of 25.
That is going to be a critical success with the natural 20.
We shall roll some damage. Of course, roll the fucking 1. So that'll be 6. Already doubled.
6 doubled?
6 is doubled.
Yeah, 6, is double. Is the double total. Describe your kill.
Well, I tried to chop him, and I managed to impale him instead. And then just kind of shake him off the horse chopper. So get off the fucking stick. And yeah, okay. Shake him off the horse chopper, and then let him crumple into a pile of shit in front of the doorway.
Shaken, not stirred.
Well, he was stabbed first. Well. Yeah, okay. We're just going to go into the room.
Okay.
And we'll move over this way. And then this way. It's a weird looking circle. Is this I wonder if there's pot crunchies in here. Decisions. Climb into the cauldron or stab the guy.
And with that move, I am gonna trying to remember my reactions here. See, the one that you killed took the reaction on Borm.
Yes.
The other one did not take a reaction, right?
Not as far as I remember.
All right, so we're gonna take the attack of opportunity. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Did you remember that you have a +2 from lay on hands?
Yep.
19 on the flat check. 13 points of damage.
Unfortunately, you do not have temp HP because I haven't gone yet.
And I don't have much HP. But anyway, I'm going to... You swing at me, I swing back at you with what little there is left of me. Okay.
I mean, there wasn't a lot left of you to begin with.
No,
Wow.
you're not wrong.
It's not nice.
It's going to be a 13.
A 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's not your best work, Brian.
Don't know what to tell you, sweetie. So that will be it for me.
All right, Bob.
I am using an action to sustain the Song of Healing on Cinderspark. This is round 4. So you heal 2, you get 2 temp HP, and I'm done with you. I'm using an action to sustain the Song of Healing on Borm. This is the first time I've sustained it on you. You heal 2, you get 2 temp HP. And my third action is going to be the everybody gets +1 Courageous Anthem.
Not me.
Well, yes, you have walked out of my line of effect, but everybody who's next to me can have it because, unfortunately, I only have 3 actions and I got to spend them on those things first.
All right. Borm. Sickened 2, wounded 1.
Borm is going to move.
If you move out of the doorway, you no longer get my +1.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to confirm. Okay, I can move 20 feet. So Borm is going to move into the room on the other side of the... I forgot his name. He does not have flanking, but he will take an attempt to end him rather than heal himself. 11 on the die for 17 total.
A 17 is a hit, man.
And I should still get the double damage die, correct?
Yes. So you Yeah, it's an extra damage die. So
All right. So I normally have 2d12, so that's going to be 3d12.
damn.
How do you normally get 2 dice? D12s?
Oh, it's already calculated in there. It's 2d12 plus 3.
Oh, okay. Cool. 16 points of damage.
16. He is still up, man. But
damn.
barely hanging on.
I will take... Is this the one that I attempted to demoralize previously, or is that the other one?
I
This is
think
the
it
guy
was
who
the other one.
There's the guy who was in the back. Did you demoralize the one in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is the one. This was the one that was in the back.
All right, well, I'm just going to take the second map then, hoping for something big. And 18 on the die from 19 total will do it.
Yes.
All right, give me those d12s.
How's 21 points of damage feel?
You obliterate him. Describe your kill.
I love
Borm is frustrated at having swung his sword twice previously without finding purchase, and then just flailing around the entire rest of the combat. So, with the Yakety sax playing in the background, he strikes true twice, right at the neck, meeting the shoulder.
Was Bob playing the sax?
I didn't summon a saxophone.
He was playing
However-
Careless Whisper.
Okay, let's whisper. Okay.
I spend 3 more rounds sustaining the Hymn of Healing on Borm. So Borm gets 6 more hit points.
I'll be retching the entire time you're doing that, trying to clear the sickened.
So will he. I think he's also sickened. No?
Yeah.
Ryan, do you want saving throws or?
I'll say that you guys took some time, enough time that you were able to get it rather than belabor it.
I mean, you get 3 actions per round.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
sustaining for at least 3 rounds, so you get at least 9 actions before I stop singing.
so I
So you'll
figure
be singing while we're like.
there's the large iron bowl over here, cauldron, that you could retch in. It's got the embers beneath it.
Well, I have to check and see if there's.
You don't see anything in it.
I have a healing potion if anybody would like it.
Perhaps now is a good time to use the kits.
And I say, do you guys really want to use consumables out of combat or
Sure.
treat wounds?
I will. If we want to take the time, I will treat wounds.
While you're treating wounds, I'm recovering focus points.
I'm definitely not going anywhere without treating these wounds because I'm more wound than goblin.
Okay. That's not going to do it. That is a 10. But I did not critically fail.
All right. So you can try to treat wounds on Borm then, if you would like.
Sure.
This would be 20 minutes, Bob.
Yep, there we go. 15. If I remember correctly, it is 2d8 form.
Fantastic, and that reduces my wounds, correct?
Correct.
Do you want to roll the 2d8 for me?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Don't want to steal your dice rolling.
Whoops. Sorry, that's 2 4s for 8.
Cinder Spark's just going to be playing with Mr. Stitchy while this is going on because I've got nothing better to do.
Around the room. I'm going to use the focus pool as well, sorry. Real quick, and I'm up to good healing. Sorry, didn't miss you.
Question. Does Vercog trying to heal Cinderspark mean nobody else can try?
Yeah, Cinderspark is immune for 1 hour.
Okay. Then, if we're willing to spend another 10 minutes, I'm going to give Cinderspark 8 HP by sustaining the Hymn of Healing.
Okay.
And then regain the focus pool point. That would make it 30 minutes in here.
I definitely appreciate that because that more than doubles my hit points.
Oh, wow.
Something to note, Bob, you came into this combat at less than full HP and still had the wounded condition from the previous combat if Vercog wanted to try to heal you.
Oh, that's right. You could do that if you'd like.
I believe I will. No, I do not.
Well,
But I do not do so critically.
Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do in that case is I'm actually going to cast it on both myself and Cinderspark. So I'll go down to a single point in the focus pool, but I will be full. And since we're resting, that will also get rid of the wounded condition on me. And Cinderspark, you get a total of 8 hit points back.
Thank you.
And while we're doing that, you guys can search the room or whatever.
Okay, what's going on with this cage over here?
Right. This cage appears to be empty.
What do I know about the runes on the ground?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana. Arcana, nature, occultism, or religion.
I could do
18.
occultism.
I got a 23 on religion.
For Cog, you're not 100% sure. But Borm, you believe this to be a summoning circle.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I gotta be honest, Ryan, that's kind of what I was assuming. I was looking for more information than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Excuse me.
Because we saw one before, no?
You saw... Did you see
We
one?
Saw a
Sihedron.
summoning circle before.
We assumed it was a
Yeah.
summoning circle because
Okay.
magic went away before we could figure out what it was.
Yeah.
And there's nothing on the bookshelf over here, right?
Whoever's searching, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Help!
I mean, eventually all of us are going to search, so fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
16.
Boo. Not me.
On the shelves over there, you find appears to be some kind of wand.
Okay.
Got a 21 on perception.
Ooh, a wand.
Cinderspark, you go over to the desk in the north, and you find a wand and 3 scrolls.
Is this a different wand than the one that I have?
Yes.
Fabulous.
A wand and 3 rolled up pieces of parchment that appear to be scrolls.
Okay, I will cast Detect Magic.
You detect magic within 30 feet.
Excellent. Then I cast Read Aura.
Okay. You identify that wand has an aura.
Okay.
I assume you probably cast the read aura on everything
Yeah.
multiple times. Was it 1 minute?
Well,
Yes.
the read aura tells him if that particular item is magical, and then he
Right.
can make a check with a +2 circumstance.
Yeah, I'm just trying to not belabor it. So you spend 5 minutes casting your read auras on these things, and those will give you +2 on your circumstance bonus. Go ahead and give me an identify check. Arcana, occultism, nature, religion. One of them.
Fabulous. Okay.
I'll spend this time refocusing.
20.
20. You identify this as a wand of breathe fire. All right. And then give me another check. Same thing.
22.
22. You have a scroll of mud pit. Give me another one.
23.
23. You have a scroll of dispel magic. Rank 2.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me another one.
20.
20. That identifies a scroll of resist energy. Rank 2.
Fabulous.
And for your last trick, give me another one.
28.
28. You identify a wand of grease. So you pour over these magical items. Quite the haul in here.
Yep.
It might have been worth coming in here, huh?
Yep.
No.
For Cog, you're flipping these things around and reading the runes on them, and you easily identify the wands, the wand of grease and the wand of breathe fire. You open the scrolls up, and it seems like it just comes natural to you. You just see the runes jumping off at you as you are able to identify those as Mud Pit rank 1, Dispel Magic rank 2, and Resist Energy rank 2. So in the middle of this room still is this large box-shaped contraption that glows, has gears winding and whirring, not too dissimilar from the contraptions in the previous room. But this does seem to be a little more complex. And it does have the same cables attached to another one of those spires that go up through the ceiling.
Can we disable it?
You can give me checks to see if you can.
What check would you like?
Do you want help?
Arcana, nature, occultism, or religion?
I cannot disable device with thievery. I don't care what it does. I just want to fuck it up.
Yes, but first, maybe we can tell you exactly which parts should be fucked up. How does an occultism of 24 sound?
This one here, you also is very much the same as the other one, and that it seems to be channeling magic directed deeper into the complex.
Okay, so here's a question. When you say deeper into the complex, do you mean further down underground or up? Can I tell that?
You can't really tell. What you can tell is just that it's bigger and stronger, but it has a similar effect to the previous one. And with that, you're able to identify how to disable it, and that is a success to disable it.
Oh, so I just go, no, guys, it's easy. You just press this, this, and this, and then it shuts down. Oh, did you guys not want me to shut it down? Guys?
So what's up the stairs?
Those are downstairs.
So we're up the stairs. Thanks. Okay, so what's over by this door?
There is a door in front of you. Do not hear anything. It does not appear to be trapped. And it does not appear to be locked.
Hold on. Before we go on, there are like benches or shelves in this corner.
Verkag checked those out. That's where he found the wand.
Okay. Cinderspark, are you still injured?
Yeah, lightly.
Do you want another 8?
I could use another 8.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast another one of those, sustain it for 4 rounds, and you get another 8 HP.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic over by where I am.
You don't detect any additional auras.
Okay. So whatever the summoning circle is, it's not active right now.
Correct.
Okay.
And I will remind you guys that when we were examining the area on the top right, so northeast, if that's how we're doing it, there was a door in the barracks, area we thought were barracks, that seemed to be barred from the other side. So it looks like this door might get us to the other side of that door.
Okay.
What, are you looking at a map or something?
Oh, no. This is all memory.
Okay.
I just said it to spare your feelings. I know how you feel about maps.
All right. Cinderspark opens the door. There's a 10-foot hallway that goes to a wall.
Bob?
Okay. I will proceed. Actually, first, Verkag, is there any magic in this doorway? Can you detect any?
I did.
I'm going to look first. I'm going to search around for see what the fuck is going on, please.
I'm going to use perception as well.
All right.
Are there shelves over here as well, Ryan, or did we check those out?
You check them out.
Okay. Cool.
We're
My perception's
percepting?
only a 15.
Percepto is 21.
In the
All
dead
right.
end hallway.
You guys are looking around, and you find a little hidden latch in the wall.
Aha.
right within a crack where the bricks come together.
Mm-hmm.
Always check the crack.
Always.
All right.
Is it trapped?
It does not appear to be trapped, locked.
Do you want to
hear nothing beyond?
Activate it?
Yes.
Bob, are you sure you want to be all the way up there?
Pull the lever.
I already was. It's
Pull the lever. The door opens. The stone shelves of the storage room are largely empty, with only a few empty bottles, rusted metal tools, and blank stone tablets now sitting on the musty shelves. Muddy footprints trail from the eastern door to the shelves on the western wall.
Huh.
I think we were expected to walk in here from the other end.
You don't know that.
I see footprints on the ground.
I just said there's footprints that go from the door to the shelf there.
And empty stone tablets, huh?
Yeah.
Fascinating. Would these be artisan tools?
They don't seem to be in working condition.
Yeah, you just don't want to give us any.
Perhaps rusty.
Perhaps rusty. You could give me perception checks if you would like while you're in there.
We would very much.
I do like to perceive.
Well, I mean, I can give it to you, but you're not going to give me anything back. It's an 8.
You find muddy footprints.
16.
I got an 18.
18. 18, you find, sitting over on the south bench, you find a unusual liquid.
Another, I already have an unusual liquid. It is a similar unusual liquid to the unusual liquid I already have.
Similar than that, it is unusual.
Is it magical liquid?
If you are checking magic in this room, you do detect magic within 30 feet of you.
Ooh. Start poking at things.
I do like their unusual liquids in this place, huh? I'm gonna.
I really do.
I'm gonna check the door while he's magicking.
Right, and I'm gonna refocus while you do that.
And if you take a minute to read Aura, you determine that radiates magic.
Okay.
And you can give me occultism, religion, or
17.
17. Is that with your +2?
No, it is a 19 with the +2.
Actually, that's still not quite enough to identify that one.
Okay.
It's
Into the unusual liquid drawer it goes.
A second bottle of unusual liquid.
But make sure it's a different type of unusual.
Gotta remember to feed those to Elsie.
It's not unusual.
You listen at the door.
It's not unusual to feed potions to anyone.
Da-na-na-na-na. What's behind the door, Ryan?
It is not locked. It does not appear to be trapped. And you don't hear anything behind it.
Wonderful.
I'm very excited.
Open the door. Oh, God damn it.
It's a 5-foot hallway to another door.
I hate it here.
Is it at least muddy?
It is a little bit muddy.
I won't judge. Let's listen at this door, Ryan.
At this door, it is not locked. It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
You open the door into a hallway. You see a door to your south. The corridor goes north and east. And from there, we will pick up next week. Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures. If you enjoyed our show, check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and Discord community. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and share us with your friends who might enjoy our show. New episodes drop every Monday. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder adventure Rusthenge by Vanessa Hoskins. Music and sound effects for this podcast by Michael Ghelfi Studios, Filip Melvin, and Kevin MacLeod. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.